The company's called Mercado Libre, free market in English. From headquarters in the Argentine capital Buenos Aires, workers run what has become the largest e-commerce site in Latin America, with $3.5 billion in transactions in 2010.
We started as an auctions, peer-to-peer site for used stuff, and today we are a company that provides technology for doing e-commerce to people and companies in Latin America.
It all grew out of a business plan which Marcos Galperin developed while getting his MBA at Stanford Business School. While he felt confident about the model, others needed some persuading.
The biggest challenges were, at first, convincing my teammates that this was going to work. For me, it was always very obvious, but the typical doubt was no one in Latin America will purchase something from someone they don't know without seeing this product online.
The company launched in Argentina in August 1999, and by December of that year was already live in Brazil and Mexico.
This is a region that geographically is very, very large, but the infrastructure is not that sophisticated, and therefore it's very complicated for retail chains, offline retail chains, to service the entire country. Typically there's like a jungle in the middle or large mountains in the middle, so that makes it even harder. Therefore, an online marketplace I knew was going to be very useful for both sellers and buyers in the region.
But they weren't the only ones trying to crack that Latin American market.
And when we launched, there were over 40 sites doing what we were doing. So when I saw the opportunity, there was nobody doing it, but many other people saw it at the same time I did, and it was intensely competitive. We obviously were close to failure many times, and it took us 6 years to turn a profit.
In addition, factors outside the company's control, like the bursting of the dot-com bubble, have made for some precarious times.
At that time, we were already 30, 40 people, and all of these people had left their job offers or their prior jobs to come and work with me, and it was very tough. I remember sometimes in the morning having a hard time stepping out of bed. I just didn't want the day to start, because I had to go and face all these people, and they were all relying on the fact that I was going to make this work.
Make it work, he did. The company is now known as the eBay of South America. It anticipates further rapid growth as more and more people on the continent get online. And it's Galperin's entrepreneurial spirit that drives Mercado Libre's vision for growth.
I think that to be a good entrepreneur, you kind of have to be a bit arrogant. You have to believe that you can do something that is very difficult and that you will be able to succeed anyhow. You need to have like an extra, attitude or arrogance or faith in yourself that convinces other people to follow you and helps this thing that didn't exist, come to life.